Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Uh, just, you know, we have been using this channel as a platform for a long time now to ensure that whatever messages that we have inside or whatever talks that we have among ourselves, we can actually spread it across. We can actually create some sort of narrative around the world and we can create some sort of impact, even with one or two people before we die, because death is imminent. That will happen today or tomorrow. God will take us away. God will question us. There is a reason every human being lives, and that reason is very simple, that you leave something better when you go. So that is the whole idea behind this channel, behind the things that we are doing. The reason that we are doing this video in English, generally we don't do videos in English. We generally do videos in Bangladesh for audience in Bangladesh specifically, and the ones who are living abroad, the Bangladeshis who are living abroad. But since it's a small channel and only very few people see it, if we kind of assume that if we don't put this video in English, then we are not going to be able to reach those audience that we feel is also important, but don't speak Bangla. This video is related with the current conflict, and since the United States, Iran, Israel, those countries are involved, I'm pretty sure that even foreign audience needs to hear some sort of our perspective, what we think, living in a small country, in a small place. But important thing is not the country that we live in. The important thing is what we feel. It's the raw emotion, the raw perspective that we have, and it's important that we spread it across, even in a foreign language if need be. That's what we are trying to do. So it's a very simple thing. We have come here not to analyze it. We are not analyzing it. We are not going to analyze this war. If you want analysis, you can go to Al Jazeera, you can go to TRT World, you can go to BBC, CNN, whatever perspective you want to hear. You will hear all sorts of perspective, and you'll get the idea of what is happening. So I'm not here to analyze. I'm not even good enough for it. I don't qualify to analyze this war, whether it's strategic or political. What I'm trying to say and what I have come here to say is basically trying to encourage people to understand the international world order has collapsed. This world order has collapsed with this war. It was on the verge of collapse after the Gaza war happened. Now it is going to completely collapse. Donald Trump has made it very clear it was never existent anywhere. But before that, it was a Western system. Now it is not even in the Western system. It's not even European American empire. It's American empire. And it is going to fall today or tomorrow. We are not going to have normalcy again. In our lifetime, in my opinion, we are not going to have normal lives. 2019 was the last normal life, and then from there on, each and every year there is some sort of conflict, and it will keep going. It will keep going. It has to keep going. United States of America is in the verge of collapsing as an empire. So it is in their inner duty. They feel it is in the inner duty. They will want to have conflicts because they want to start something which nobody else can take. Because they say, if we go, the world must go with us. I'm pretty sure that's what they are thinking. I have not spoken with anyone personally, but I'm more or less sure that that's what they're thinking. It's a very simple thing. We are not going to in European countries, United States of America, or Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Switzerland, Italy, those countries where you chill around, kind of go to a bar, have some party, sleep with a girl. That's not happening. Come on, that's not happening anymore. That normalcy is not going to go. You're not going to go to a party. If you go to a party, trust me, in United Arab Emirates, everybody's realizing that you go to a party, you must realize the missile is coming your way. One good thing, and the best thing about this war, is how nakedly it has exposed the Gulf countries, their weaknesses, and Turkey, their incompetence. Pakistan, their incompetence. Why I'm mentioning this country specifically? Because they share neighborhoods with Iran, more or less, and they are doing nothing instead of watching. They did nothing in case of Iraq and Afghanistan, so I'm not expecting them to do anything. But now it's delicately exposed in front of everybody. That's the beauty of it. You know, during those times there were no social media, so there was still a sense of understanding that they could be safe, that they did get safe. Now they're not going. Of course, they're not going unless they change their course and they come out of it. That's different. And another good thing is United Arab Emirates is getting hit. The hypocrite bastards are getting hit. Alhamdulillah. Summa Alhamdulillah. Thank God they're getting hit. They are the worst of it. They're worse than Israel. Trust me, they're worse than Israel. The real estate capital of the world, the gold mine, is getting hit. Alhamdulillah. Anyways, so this is going to stop. This is not happening. So my message to all the thinking people in the world, all the thinking people in the world, wherever you are, just realize that you have to come together, coordinate, be a powerhouse. We are not going to get anything through democracy. That is not happening. Even someone who believes in democracy and believes in democracy well, strongly emphasizes and feels that democracy flourishes people, democracy creates meritocracy. Someone like that will also not succeed under democracy. Someone like that is in jail in Pakistan. That's called Mr. Imran Khan. Classic example. Someone who believes, I've got hundreds of criticism of that man. But to understand, he's a pure man who believes democracy will solve Pakistan's problems. He's in jail. Nothing. Democracy solves nothing. There is no democracy in the world. Elite class runs the world. That's the how the world runs. Almighty Lord Almighty has created the world because of a in a system where the elite group will run. Some will be rulers and some will be ruled. And this corrupt elite people who are now running the world, especially in the United States of America and Europe, they don't know how to rule. I'm saying again and again, they don't know how to rule. They have not understood the art of ruling. They're not born with that. That's why they're messing it up. Israel never knows how to rule. They have never known how to rule. From the time of Moses alayhi salam, till now, they have not known how to rule. They will run. They will have to run again. And Europe, from the time of 1700s, they're trying to be superpowers, and they are, but they don't know how to rule. Rulers don't run away as thieves. They do. They are thugs. They literally suck the blood out of Africa, subcontinent, some of the Arab countries, and don't even want to take responsibility of those people. Has not happened in the history of the world. You see the Muslim empires, hundreds of criticism, fair enough, but they own the people they ruled. They took care of the people they ruled. They never shied away from. They never ran away with their wealth and gone back to some place. Babur didn't come to India and run back to Uzbekistan. That didn't happen. That never happens. Ottomans didn't come to Istanbul and ran away to some other place. These things doesn't happen. Europeans are the ones who started this thing, and United States of America is kind of extending that power. This will fall. This will fall forever. How only way this can survive is United States of America stays back and say, okay, fine. It's okay if the world is polarized and I'm not the only superpower anymore. If they're sensible enough to understand, then the world may survive with this some sort of system that we have. Otherwise, it will be a nuclear war today or tomorrow. And probably within next 40, 50 years. It will happen. So it's very important that we gather together. We cannot die just like us. We will die to the two, and we will die by struggling. Now we have to decide whether we want to struggle for the right cause or the wrong cause. Right cause is very simple, wrong cause is also very simple. Wrong cause is trying to stay within this integrated system and kind of constraining yourself. On the other hand, wrong sorry, that would be the wrong cause. And the right cause would be the opposite, obviously. Just fighting. We will fight the system, we'll fight the elites. We have to fight the elites. This corrupt elites, this moral degradation cannot go on. There cannot be any world order without the God's world order. That's very simple. God has a world order. Bloody, we have to understand that God has a world order. What are we doing? We cannot run the world without God's world order. God is the ultimate superpower. We have to understand that. What kind of moral degradation that we are going into? I'm asking all the thinkers of the world. Common people are common people. They don't care. You have to stand up. What are you doing? So we have to create powerhouses within ourselves. Forget about anything else. Create powerhouses within ourselves and make sure that either the ruling class change themselves or we change the ruling class. Otherwise, we die. Because either they will go or we will go. Two cannot stay at the same time. That is not happening. That is not happening. Now, finally, I want to give a message to the people of United States of America. I don't know whether my message reaches them ever or not, but I still want to give it a chance. Just make sure that your government don't mess up so bad. Your elite class don't mess up so bad that when the war happens, you become the first target. And each and every one of your lines become the target. It will happen. People will not care whether you are a civilian, you are from the government. They will not care. You are American, that will be your identity, and everybody will bear the brunt of that idea. If you really love your country, if you really love your land, make sure your government constrain itself and accept the reality that okay, there will be multiple superpowers. Stay within your zone, nobody will target you. Stay within your zone, try and work your way around and try and live a life so that the Middle Eastern people can live a life, subcontinental people can live a life, European people can live a life, African people can live a life. Go away from these countries. Let us solve our problems. Let the world superpower change. There will be no one superpower. That cannot happen. God is the ultimate superpower. Let that come back. If we fight, let's fight on terms, conditions of God. Let's fight. It's okay. We fight today or tomorrow, but it will not be a moral degradation. It will not create civilian casualties. Otherwise, what your government is doing, everybody will be at the purpose. Every human being will be at the purpose. Nuclear words, not easy. So I hope anybody who thinks in the United States of America, who loves United States of America, if you want to survive, you work on. And all the thinking people in the world. I will be coming up with a structured plan very soon, inshallah. But how and what we can do, how we can plan, so that if we die tomorrow, we die tomorrow. It's fine. The plan will stay. You have to be productive. You have to find a way to fight this corrupt elite. Otherwise, they are messing everything up. They are messing everything up. I hope I have made myself clear. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.